Idioms really are a great way to improve your English. And as we use them so often in everyday spoken English, it's great for you to know them so you can understand them when you hear them, and also incorporate them into your own conversation to sound more natural. Hello all! Welcome back to another English lesson with me, Catalin. On my channel, I've always said how great it is for English learners to watch as many English movies and TV shows as possible. Watching movies and TV shows is really good for your English learning because it teaches you how we really speak in everyday conversations. In your textbook, you will get example conversations, but often they aren't exactly like how we speak every day. In real English conversations, we use many more colloquialisms and idioms. That's why in today's video, we are going to learn some very popular idioms from popular TV shows and movies that you might like to watch. So let's jump right into the first idiom.
Algernon! You guys, Algernon's back!
Get rid of the mouse and get your act together, now.
He's grumpy.
Here we have a clip from the popular TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is actually a great TV show for intermediate English learners if you'd like to have a watch. In this clip, Captain Holt is getting angry at Jake for constantly making mistakes and doing silly things. He tells Jake to get his act together. Get your act together means get organized and start working properly. We use this to tell a person that makes mistakes all the time to fix up their mistakes and start doing things right. Let's take a look at the next idiom.
Sheldon, we're working here.
That's all right. I can barely hear you over my theremin. Well, that was a little uncalled for.
No, that was completely called for. We need quiet.
So your project is more important than mine.
Well, seeing as your project is to sabotage my project, yes.
Don't beat around the bush, Leonard. If you don't want me here, just say the word and I'll leave. Could have beaten around the bush a little.
In this clip from The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon tells Leonard to not beat around the bush. Here he uses the idiom to beat around the bush. This idiom means to avoid talking about something or to avoid answering a question. In the TV show, Leonard is getting frustrated with Sheldon for making so much noise while Leonard is trying to work. Sheldon tells Leonard to not beat around the bush and just tell him if Leonard wants him to leave. This means that Leonard should not avoid telling Sheldon to leave. And of course, Leonard does, and Sheldon ends up out the door. Let's move on to our next idiom.
Can you believe that I was actually worried about you?
What are you talking about? Wouldn't lie if I were you. You don't want to be known as the lying slut now, do you?
Speak of the devil. Hi.
In this clip from Stranger Things, we hear one of the characters say, "Speak of the devil." We use this idiom by itself, not in a sentence like beat around the bush. We would say "speak of the devil" if we are talking or gossiping about someone who isn't there. Then, as we're talking, they happen to arrive. In the TV show, the group of friends are gossiping about the boy, and then he shows up. So one of the characters say, "Speak of the devil." Let's roll the next clip.
You don't know how tough it is being me.
What? It's not that tough to be you, Frank. What is so difficult about your life?
Yeah, try walking a mile in my shoes once in a while, then talk to me.
Here we hear the idiom, to walk a mile in someone's shoes. To walk a mile in someone's shoes means to think about that person's experiences, challenges, and feelings before you make any judgments about them or their actions. In the clip from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the character on the right says something rude and judgmental about the character on the left. The character on the left then says that he should walk a mile in his shoes before he says anything. He tells the character on the right to think about his experiences and feelings before making judgments of him. Let's move on to the next clip.
Quagmire, we are on fire here. We are going to be the best thing since sliced bread.
In this TV show, Family Guy, we hear the idiom, the best thing since sliced bread. This is a very common English idiom. If we say that something is the best thing since sliced bread, that means we think it is the best, it is the greatest. In the TV show, Peter Griffin says to Quagmire that they are the best thing since sliced bread. Their band is the greatest. Let's move on to idiom number 5.
So you'll meet somebody new. Point is, you're the best guy I know. You'll get over her.
I think it's kind of like how they say, there's plenty of other fish in the sea.
No.
In this clip from 500 Days of Summer, we hear the idiom, there's plenty of other fish in the sea. This is a great one to say to your friend who's going through a breakup. There's plenty of other fish in the sea is used to tell a person whose relationship has recently ended that there are many other people that they can date. In the movie, Tom has recently been dumped by his girlfriend, and his friends are trying to make him feel better by reminding him there's plenty of other fish in the sea. There's so many other people that you can date. On to the next idiom.
What the hell are you doing on my property?
Look, it's time we bury the hatchet. So I brought a bottle of your favorite booze. Now let's just have a drink and put this all behind us.
I don't want nothing from you.
Here we have another clip from Family Guy. In this one, Peter Griffin says, it's time to bury the hatchet. He uses the idiom, bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet means to make peace. You would say it to your enemy. They have done mean things to you, and you have done mean things to them, but now you just want to stop fighting and make peace. You would say, let's just bury the hatchet. And let's see our last idiom for today.
Better late than never.
In this clip from Iron Man 3, Iron Man says better late than never. He says this as he's waited a long time for his suit to come to him while he's fighting. Better late than never means that you think it is better that someone or something comes late than for it to never come at all. Just like in the movie, it is better that Iron Man's suit came to him late than not coming to him at all. Alright everyone, and that is all for today's lesson. Idioms really are a great way to improve your English, and as we use them so often in everyday spoken English, it's great for you to know them so you can understand them when you hear them, and also incorporate them into your own conversation to sound more natural. I hope you found this video useful and enjoyed learning some common idioms from English movies and TV. If you did, please leave it a like and subscribe before you go. And if you would like to leave me any comments, you can do that down below or send me your messages on my social media. I hope you all have a lovely day and keep on studying hard. See you in the next lesson. Bye!